Epic Games is out of pocket, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a good look for them. Yesterday, they put an emote out in the Fortnite shop called Share the Wealth, and it shows the character throwing money left and right, doing a wacky little dance. I mean, it's your run-of-the-mill generic Fortnite emote that on a regular day, we wouldn't think anything of it. It's about the same level as an infinite dab or whatever you want to call it. But the reason why this was so controversial and out of pocket is because on the same exact day, Epic Games announced that they were laying off nearly 900 employees as a result of financial changes, most notably the divestiture, I can't pronounce that word, of Bandcamp and Super Awesome. And yeah, this ain't a good look. Why would on a day that you're releasing 900 employees just about, would you even think about putting an emote where somebody's throwing money left and right and it's called Share the Wealth? So it's been long believed that Fortnite is a moneymaker, and it is. But think about today's economy. Even employees that work for Fortnite and Epic Games are not safe from what's going on. People are getting their jobs laid like left and right. More than, I don't know, Jay's mom. Anyways, on top of that, so yeah, I wanted to talk about this because, man, this Epic Games thing is actually quite interesting to take a look at when you think of like free-to-play games in general, and how these games literally live and die off of microtransactions, and they make millions and millions, if not billions of dollars. Think about how much money Fortnite has made, but they're also been going through litigation and lawsuits, and they're actually having to, as a result, refund a lot of money back here really soon, and all the fiascos with the Apple Store and everything. But yeah, yesterday they announced it, and this news article was quite interesting when you take a look at what's going on with Epic Games. The CEO went out and said that for a while they've been spending more money than that they have been making, which is out of this world to even think about. I mean, just alone with me on Fortnite, I don't even want to know how much money I've spent. I am part of the monthly crew, so I spend at least $12 a month doing the Fortnite crew package that gives you the battle pass and all that. But think about how much money has gone through the funnel system of that. And for the CEO of Epic to say that they've been spending way more money than they earn, that's a raise for concern. You know, they said that they're investing in the next evolution of Epic and growing Fortnite as a metaverse-inspired ecosystem for creators, and that they have long been optimistic that we could power through this transition without layoffs. But in retrospect, they see that as unrealistic. So, in layman's term, they have to fire people. In order to make money, you gotta fucking get rid of people, cut your costs. And this is with business, right? They say that the business world is dog eat dog. And it's unfortunate anytime anybody leaves a company, especially when it's forced through a layoff. I've been in that environment before. My last office job, I got laid off. And it's just business. I mean, the CEO said that they have been trying to make ongoing efforts to reduce costs, and I can imagine using all the money on licensing characters from Marvel and Star Wars and all that does add up. But it's just crazy to think that if Epic Games, who's like literally the big wig of free-to-play games, is losing money and laying off 900 employees, I can't even imagine what some of these smaller game companies that make free-to-play games are going through at this time. On top of that, Epic also has Rocket League at this point. That's part of the Epic Games as well. And it's just really interesting to see. I mean, we got a lot of quotes in one of the articles that I pulled up. He said, while Fortnite is starting to grow again, the growth is driven primarily by creator content with significant revenue sharing, and this is a lower margin business than we had when Fortnite Battle Royale took off and began funding our expansion. Success with the creator ecosystem is a great achievement, but it means a major structural change to our economics. So he's essentially saying that Fortnite only grows because of the creators, the streamers, the YouTubers that are playing the game. Essentially, if all of the big influencers that play Fortnite drop the game and don't play anymore, he kind of admitted that it's not growing anymore, which is kind of concerning. And anyways, it's interesting to see this. That's almost 16% of its total workforce that has been laid off with the nearly 900 employees. I think the exact number was 830, and I think 2/3 of that comes from teams that are outside of core development. So These are guys that probably don't have seniority, no tenure, and they're always the first to go, right? Now, they did say that there will be no more layoffs beyond the 830 people that were fired, and that this should stabilize, I guess, their business financially. So that's good to hear. I know there's a lot of people that are like super against corporate and mainstream companies and all of this, and there's people that don't like Fortnite. It's a divisive game, and yeah, I don't want to see any business go out of business. That's never good in my opinion, especially when you think of the people that lose their jobs. You know, those 830 people now have to go and take a look at that. So now, on the bright side, all the workers that were affected by the job cuts will be getting 6 months base pay, which is nice of them. 6 months plus 6 months of Epic paid health care in the US, Canada, and Brazil. And they're offering to accelerate people's, I guess, vesting of stock options. So they're not leaving them out completely in the dust, but it was just kind of like a strange blockbuster announcement yesterday for this to happen. But the weirdest thing, again, that I really wanted to talk about, it's how strange it was that they literally, when they had to lay off 900 people and they're talking about that they're not making enough money, how ironic is it that they put a emote out called Share the Wealth? Like, talk about bad timing. That's like almost unself-aware as far as like a huge corporate company can go. And I want to know who makes the calls, because I've heard everything ranging from, oh, well, Epic schedules what items and stuff are going to be in the Fortnite shop months ahead. But don't you think that layoffs are actually kind of planned months ahead as well? I'm sure there was enough time to be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't put that one out today. Maybe we should, hold off on putting something called Share the Wealth when we're saying that we're not earning any money. And I don't know. They just celebrated their 6th birthday of Fortnite about a week or two ago. And now we're seeing, financial changes to help stabilize the company so they can have another year or so. I don't know. How much in the red can Fortnite be? That's what I want to know, because we haven't really seen any numbers, no financials or anything like that. Is there any way to look them up? I honestly, this is alarming because, again, like I said, who knows how much other companies are struggling. Now, sure, some small indie developers that don't make games that are free to play might be actually doing okay, but with somebody that's a powerhouse as big as Epic Games, and you think of like the Epic Games launcher and how they put out big games for free every month on there, and they have different publishers and stuff on their service, it's like the next competitor after Steam. It makes you wonder. But yeah, they were definitely out of pocket for this emote. So what are your guys' thoughts? Let me know down below. I know you guys don't give a fucking shit. Like, anybody's gonna watch this. If you made it to the end of this video, hi. Let me know your thoughts. If you made it to the end of this video, you better have clicked that like button. You better have commented and share this with your friend, or share this with whoever you're fucking, right? If you have like a friend with benefit or something, just tell them to watch the video. Because I highly doubt anybody made it to the end of this video, because most of you guys don't like Fortnite. Fortnite's for kids. It's cringe. But yeah, I figured I would just, talk and blabber at the end of the video, because I bet you at least like maybe a few of you guys will watch it. Probably less than 10% of you guys made it to this. So if you made it, say 10% in the comment section. Should I show my boobs? Let's show my boobs. Write that if you've seen it. I'm testing something. Anyways, I'll see you later. From high school to headlocks, an unlikely pro wrestling story on paperback. Has 380 pages, has a glossy cover, and the pages themselves are cream, really put together. There's black and white images. There's about 16 chapters. This book is about pro wrestling and my experience with professional wrestling in the Texas wrestling scene. I'm 22 years of experience, and in it I detail the ups and downs, the triumphs, the heartbreaks, everything that you would want to know about an experience in the local indie wrestling scene, all rolled up into one book. There's laughter, love, even sadness in it. Detailed stories, detailed images, a real good read.